during practice, you're doing something wrong. If you're not like, oh my gosh, I'm about to drop, work harder until you do feel like that. Because that's what champions do. All right, 1, 2, 3. Take off jogging, let's go. As always, we are live on YouTube tonight. Make sure you subscribe to Spatola Wrestling. Thank you, sir. You guys can go home and watch this practice later. Live on YouTube, baby.
Yeah, I shot the text earlier to see if you
Always Thursday, 6 to 7:30, pretty much all year round. Stay on your feet. Come on, wrestler of the week, let's go. And no holding hands. No holding hands for your practice. Give it out! Shuffle in! Shuffle out! Shuffle in! Skip it out! Jogging! Jogging! Not walking! Jogging! You're great, man. Practice or anything if you get your own way. Remember your number! Everybody on the black mat, go! On the black mat, let's go! On the black mat, this one. Come on, girls. All right. Everybody see Coach Buddha over there? Buddha! Everybody say hi, Buddha, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You're on that side, we'll go that way. 1's 4 rolls, go. 2's go. Hurry up! 3's go. 4's go. Come on, Jack. 5's go. There you go. I like it. Let's go backwards roll. Let's go. Go from down the middle. Down the side. Watch 3 go. 2's go. 3's go. Hurry up! 4's go. 5's go. Did you not hear the rules, Rylan? Cartwheels, round off, handsprings, go! 2's go! Come back to the black mat, please. 3's go! 4's go! 5's go! What? 5 go. Stay off your butt.
Mr. Craig.
All the way down. Come on, guys. Penetration steps. 1 go. Go. 3 go.
Reach out, baby. Reach out. Come on.
5 go. Take shots on your next one.
Take your time, do it right. Take your time, do it right. And guys, this is a shot. This is what you should be doing when you're drilling. You should be taking shots, just like you're doing now. That's the idea.
Do it again.
behind the shot.
Shots again. 1 to go. Come on, Icon. Oh!
Oh,
Oh, sweet. Oh, across the
Miley,
feet, girl.
it's all right, Miley.
Come on. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. All right, line, line. This white line, that white line, or those white lines? Line, white line. Start yet. Start yet. All right, to see who the first one is to finish in the 30, 30, 30. Okay? You can't touch a white line once. Okay? Ready, set, go! Push-up position. Ready. Set.
Even the best get caught.
Ready. Down. Down. Down.
It's not a push-up.
Down. 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 Tank, why don't you get in good position, son?
Put your hands under your shoulder.
Down.
There you go.
Down.
That's not a push-up, TJ.
Never get stronger that way. You got to get stronger. A lot stronger. Down. Don't be like the nothing block. Down. That's the belly touch. 10 sit-ups on your own. Get him, go. 10 sit-ups, get him.
That don't count. That don't count.
What's up, Tankster? Huh? Yeah, I like that. So you're only in 3rd grade? What'd you do?
Can you believe I'm going away?
Huh? Up on your feet. Up on your feet.
Amazing. It's amazing, amazing.
All right, here we go. Scrolls. Hey, listen, it's simple. On this sprawl, I just want you to really, not only focus on a good old-fashioned sprawl, but to come up to a proper wrestling stance each time. I mean, I want you to do them fast, but remember, there's the speed limit. Okay? There's a speed limit, and if anybody's out there watching on YouTube, the speed limit is, okay, how fast can I do something and do it right? Don't sacrifice speed for technique, because then you're actually hurting yourself. You think you're doing it. You think you're doing yourself good because you're doing it so fast, but guess what? You're hurting yourself because you're not doing it right. So on a good sprawl, look, I'm gonna come down, come right back up, come right back up. I want to come right back up to this every time. Everybody understand that? Am I pretty clear on that? You hit a good sprawl, you come up to a perfect wrestling stance, then you hit another one. Okay? Nope, on your own. 10 of them. Go! Time. I guess we got to do them together because I already saw some people doing exactly what I said not to do. Come up to a perfect wrestling stance. Let's see if Bailey understood exactly what I wanted to do. Yes. That's what I want. And then you do another one. Everybody got it? Everybody got it?
Yes,
All right, one more time on your own. Go. Back up to a stand. Don't squat your legs, please. Get your belly button on the mat. Every time you scroll, belly button on the mat. Belly button. That's better. That's better. Your belly button. This. That's belly button. Stand. Get your belly button on the mat. That's better. Get up. 10 knee-ups. Go. Get them in. 10 knee-ups. Get them up high. Let's go. Hey, look at my man over here. You sweat? Good. Hey, raise your hand if you got a little sweat going already. Hey, what are we saying here? Loud, proud. If you ain't sweaty, you ain't ready. Okay, ready. Go out there a little bit greasy and a little bit sweaty, and you'll wrestle way better. Okay? All right, let's do a little bit of foot fire here before we stretch out. I want 10 seconds of the quickest feet you got. Ready? Set. Go! Oh, it's close. I don't know. Time. Nice job. Shake it out a little bit. Let's go. One more. I feel like each time we do this, the degree in here bumps up 1 degree hotter. Okay, so let's go one more time so we can get a little bit hotter in this whole room. Ready?
Well, get ready.
Foot fire. Let's heat this place up. 10 seconds. Ready, set, go! Come. Shake it out a little bit. We gotta do that one more time.
Yes.
One more time. So nice. Well, it's actually thrice. We gotta do it thrice. All right, here we go with 3, 2, 1, go! Time. Lay all around it. All right, nice job. All right. Your circle up. Let's get, we'll go Ryland in the middle. Tyson in the middle. Carson in the middle. Holden in the middle. Colin in the middle. All right, you guys take a stretch each. Okay, Tyson, you start. Hey, follow right here. Follow right here.
Arm across your chest. Switch.
Hey guys, just, as you're stretching, a couple things I want you to think about, right? As far as when you go out there, we got these bigger tournaments that are coming up, whether it's districts. Girls, pay attention. Girls, hey, not the time. When I'm talking, you got to pay attention. I asked you that question earlier, and you said yes. You said you can pay attention. Okay? So what I'm talking about is when you go out on the weekend and say that, you got a big match. Maybe it's like the state finals. Maybe it's a big meet at a tournament or something like that. I was just talking to one of the students that's in here that's going to have a meet tomorrow inside their school, during school, with the whole school watching. How do you prepare for that? How do you think of that in your mind? Do you get scared or do you get pumped up? Get pumped up. Okay? When there's a lot riding on it and it's a big match and everybody's watching, that's when you should wrestle your best. Okay, but you got to program yourself that way because I can tell you that most people get scared. Most kids, when everybody's watching, generally people don't like to be watched, right? Like, how are you if you have to stand up in front of a big crowd of people and talk? Do you ever get nervous? Right? So sometimes that's what you get when you wrestle. But you got to kind of program yourself to say, hey, that's go time. It's districts this weekend. It's state coming up. That's when I'm going to wrestle my best. That's when I'm going to wrestle my best. Okay? And I'm just saying, if you can program yourself to do that, take it from me, okay, your wrestling career will be a lot more fruitful. you'll have a lot more great moments in wrestling. You know, wrestling's a great sport, but I mean, you know, a lot of times there's a lot of failures, probably more failures than great moments. Okay? But if you can program yourself to shine when there's a lot riding on it, that's when you wrestle your best. You'll have a lot of, you know, success. You won't have those heartbreaks, those heartbreaking losses. You know, and it's like, you'll be the kid that's like, you know what? I love this. I love this. I want to be in front of thousands of people. That's when I wrestle my best. So hopefully you guys can program yourself to do that. It takes work. It's not easy. Okay? But once you got it, you got it. And you'll enjoy wrestling a lot more. Trust me.
Look to your left. Your right. Down. Down the right.
Guys, I think there's some pretty good wrestling going on tomorrow. I believe Iowa versus Ohio State tomorrow. The #1 team in the country versus the #3 team in the country. I think that's at 9 o'clock on the Big Ten Network. If you want to watch some of the best folk style wrestling on the planet, tune into that. I mean, that's a huge matchup. There's some superstars in there. Spencer Lee, one of the best wrestlers in the world, is on Iowa's team. And Ohio State's got some, you know, really, really good wrestlers. And that's going to be at Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa, the toughest place to wrestle. I mean, they'll probably have 10 to 15,000 people in that crowd. It's a big deal. So, you know, I know that watching a little something can inspire you. You know, for you little guys that don't know what real wrestling is, all of a sudden you watch that and you're like, wow. You see the fog and the lights and the fireworks, and they wrestle on a big stage and crowds screaming and everything like that. You might tell yourself, wow, I'd love to do that one day. And, you know, that might motivate you. But if you never see it, you might not even know what it looks like. You don't even know what to dream about because you don't even know what it is. Last one here is a big deal. Yeah. Rocky Jordan. And then Bo Jordan. Bo was really good. Rocky. They're all yep, undefeated right now. One step. All right, here we go. Yes, sir.
What's the difference between folk style and freestyle?
A lot, okay, but I mean, it's just an international, it's still wrestling, it's just different points. All right, this mixed room up here, Buddha and Ron, can you please help me get all the little ones as much of the two strips as we can, the real little ones. Biggest hits on that one, everybody else find yourself in the middle, practice it. Let's go. Hey, come on. Okay. Let's go. Littlest ones on the 2 black strips. All right, here we go. Make sure you can do a windmill. Do a windmill, nobody's by you. I don't know what you guys over there. Yeah, Mama's gonna grade your ass. Tell her I'm like, all right, we got it's a chat wrestling. Hey! Hey, you can do everything you need to do right in your same exact spot. Okay? You can do everything you need to do right in your spot. So that's what I expect. Ready? Stand. Stand. Yep! Use your hands. Use your feet. pace, Scabs. A bounce. A bounce. Right here, it's not arms. Excellent. Let's do it one more time. So nice. You got to do it twice. Ready, set. Stance. Fingertip on the mat. Neck cocked back, head up. Eyes always looking forward. When you're wrestling, you shouldn't be looking at their eyes, and you shouldn't be looking at the mat. You're looking at elbows, hips, arms, shoulders, feet, knees. You're looking everywhere right in front of you. Not down, not up. Everything in the middle. Ready, set. Go. Keep your eyes looking forward. Let's go. Time. All right, look, eyes in the middle. We're going to get some hand fighting, but if you've been here all week, okay, if you've been here all week, okay, you've been seeing that we've been talking about stealing ties, okay, to where if I'm in here and Carson ties up with me, I steal that tie. That's a real simple little trick, okay? So again, look, tying up, we're in here wrestling, boom, I just stole it from him. But look how we're forehead to forehead, okay? And, we got to work on this hand fighting, okay? That's what good wrestlers do. I'm trying to teach that to Carson, and, I'm trying to teach that to everybody in here, that at least at a high level of wrestling, trying to be a state champ or a national champ, you better learn how to properly hand fight and work setups. That's all we're working on right here. Try to stay out of that ear-to-ear position. That's no good. Here, no good. Here, much better. I got room to where I can do stuff. I can take those things off. My feet are moving. And then every now and then I might snap and circle. Okay? So if you kind of like clear out, raise your hand if you understand what the words clear out means. It's okay if you don't. Okay, let's do it this way. Raise your hand if you don't understand what the word clear out means. You understand what clear out means? Yes or no? Then raise your hand, son. Don't be picking your nose. Okay? So clear out means I get out of a tie-up. Okay? If he's here and I don't want to be in here, I clear out. And I circle. Then we come back in. Okay? And you should hear a thump when you tie up with people. It's a little bit strong. Okay? Absolutely zero talking during this. Zero. Okay? Only thing I want to hear is hands hitting each other and feet moving. Zero talking. Okay? So I'm kind of hard. Let's go. Kinsley! Hey, get out here. Get in there. Get your partner. Ready! Slap down! Hey! Go! Right here. Get him for just this.
I'm picking angels.
No talking. Zero talking. Let's go. All I want to hear is hands working. Work on stealing that tie up. If they grab your head, come on the inside and steal it from them. Stance. Stance. his head down, dude. You're strong. Okay, going up. Down here. Come on. Down here. Come on. Good. Clear that tie. Clear that tie, James. Don't let him just hang on your head like that. Stay in your stance, Drew. Close your gap. Work on your finesse. Don't be you're too flimsy. Okay? Just try to like. You don't want to be like this. Just kind of. You don't got to be flailing around as much. You can move your feet around like that. Carson, hold it. Pick it up. What happened? Come on. Move me around. Move me around. Go, you got 30 more seconds. Set up that shot. Don't just, there you go, there you go. We got to do it, dancing. Get away from the wall. Back, yeah, drop it up. 9. Good. 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 Shake it out a little bit. Don't ever spend too much time with your hands. Who's in here heard me talk about that before, about get good with your hands? Raise your hand. If you heard me say get good with your hands. Okay, get off that purple mat over there. Get off that purple mat. You start flopping over there, you're not paying attention. Okay? Focus. You have to understand, we only got 90 minutes here. My job, what I really try to do is make every single minute count. Okay, so I try to constantly talk, constantly give you information. So if you're hanging and you're not paying attention, you're going to miss something. And that's not, your job is to miss nothing. To soak every single thing in here and try to get better, because you never know, typically only get 1% better each practice, but there might be a day that I say something that clicks with you. And it makes a difference. I've seen it with athletes a bunch of times, where I said one thing. As a matter of fact, I said Mason Paris, okay, his freshman year, okay, and it's even on Flow Wrestling in the video of him saying it, when he was, nervous going to the state tournament, and I'm like, what's your goal, Mason? And he's like, well, I just, I want to place. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, dude, why place? You go to win it. And that just clicked with him. Clicked. The rest of his career, he never forgot it. I'm in it to win it every single time. Why would I want to go to this place? Okay, so that was just one thing that completely changed him. Okay? And who knows, I might say something here, it might change you, but if you might have missed something that would have changed you. Ain't that a shame? Okay? You might have missed something that really made sense to you. Okay? All right, let's get to some shot motion now. You guys know what to do. Sets of 2. Sets of 2, because traditionally, pay attention, that's what good wrestlers do. You go sets of 2. Okay? 0 talking. All working. Be a buzzsaw. Get after it. Be a good partner. 0 talking. 1, 2, 3. Go. Sets 2. Shot motion. Go.
We're drilling.
Go.
We're drilling.
If I hear anybody talking, you're going to try back this way. Yeah, see this? Can't do a move, get out of stance. Come on, go. Go.
As important as anything. Feel difference? Don't cut it short. Don't cut it short. There you go. That knee should be past his foot, right? Yeah, yeah. Past that foot, then you know you're in there.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. You gotta get up quicker now, Bailey. You got up like an old man on that last one. What kind of, what? Bailey, serious? Okay. This is what you just drop. I just want you to see it.
Nice sweep.
Do that drop step. Boom.
How does that look?
Below them arms out.
Real. You know to do this.
You guys drop it. I was sorry.
Do it again. Keep your head in tight. Don't get so sloppy and loose. Thank you. Now it's, dude, your head's supposed to be here. When you shoot, put your head right on that end. Do it again. Your head goes on that end, and it stays on that end. Go again. Head hits the end quick. Now keep it there. Keep it there. Good. Good. Keep working. Yes. Keep working.
Yeah. Drop that. Pop up. All right, do whatever you want.
Hey, just over here, Buddha. Just over here.
I got very good engagement.
I know.
But yours is never wrong. You just always, there it is. Starting here talking. Let's go. Nice head position. Tenzing goes good, buddy.
Go again. My turn.
All right, time. Take a look. We're finishing now. We're finishing.
Watch where you are.
Examples in here. Tight.
Watch where you are, gentlemen.
Rocksmith. All right, so these two guys right here are going to go sets of two. I want you guys to do what I was telling you to do, like use your hands, like kind of hand fight each other a little bit hard, but then when they're going to shoot, you let them do it. Okay, you get up quick and finish hard. Just stay right here. This is the kind of what I'm looking for right here, guys. A little bit of pressure, a little bit of see here, so we can make sure we got it on the camera. Okay, all right, we go. Go. Let's see if these guys give us a good example here. Boom. Sweet. Finish. Right back up. Come on, let's go. See how quick he gets back up? He should get up in less than 2 seconds. Let's see if he can do it. Now, 1, 2. Perfect.
Exactly.
Other guy's turn. 1, 2. Boom. Nice, sweet. Come on, finish, finish, finish. Good. 1, 2. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for right there. Okay? And you know what I like too? It's like my man here is using a move, okay, that finish that he just did, that you learned probably, what, 6 months ago? Okay, but it stuck with him. He likes it. Okay? So, you know, you can hit some moves that fit you. Coach Buddha and I were just talking about it. You know, obviously, look around in here. Y'all don't have the same body types and the same styles. Some of y'all should be working some types of moves, and some of y'all should be working some. But, with that being said, you still got to know high crotches, doubles, and singles. I mean, I don't care who you are, okay? But, okay, you can still kind of mix it up a little bit, all right? Let's finish. You better be getting up in 2 seconds in your
Stand.
So you get up in 2 seconds in your stand. All right, 1, 2. We're finishing. Go. Go right back to your spot. We are finishing.
Hey, guys.
turn around. So you get that foot to come to it. There it is. Trip. Roll down for me, Ethan. Come on, dude. Be a good partner. That's better. That's better. Not perfect. Way better. Finish, Drew. Atta boy. Good. Right back up, guys. Come on. 2 seconds. Let's go. You got 2 seconds, Bailey. That's 4 seconds. Back up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1 second, 2 seconds. 1, 2, 2 seconds! Come on, Kingsley, get up! Come on, Jalen, let's go! You got to work back here. Come on, I want to double leg. Let her shoot on you, Jalen. You get good work. Let each other do it. Take down. Come on, let's go. You stand. Let's go. That girl's take it down. Nice. Yeah, right back up. Let's go. Right back up. That's 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Let's go. 2 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get up, Bronx. Let's go. Move, boy. Come on. Get that elbow down when you're in the path. Finish that shot. Don't stand underneath the whole time. Do it again. Shoot that. Up and drag through. Come on, man. Do it again. Here we go. Bam. Now come up. Off your knees. Oh, you can't. If you fall down, you don't need to come up. Okay? But in a real match, you're not just fall down. Get up. Let's go. Dump it down. Nice, Bailey. 1, 2. Good team. Good take, Meister. Come on now, boys. You got the Taylor name, baby. You better stick it up here. You got the Taylor name. Let's go. Boom. Nice. 2. Beautiful. Now we're working. The Taylor boys are working here. Boom. Get back up. 1, 2. The Taylor boys are working here. Beautiful sweep single. He brings it up. Pops it down. Good. Hey, make sure that we throw some sprawls. You just got to tell him. Hey, sprawl. You got to tell him to sprawl. You got to tell him to sprawl. Get up. Get up. That's way longer than 2 seconds. Good. Good. Come on now. Let's go. Let's go! Put your long sleeve over it. That'll do the trick. And then I'll take your long sleeve. Okay, let's go. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Come on, Brack. Put it on the mat. Time. Good. All right, defense. Defense, as always, we've been drilling like this all week. We're just getting reps in. We're getting reps in. Now we got to get our defense reps in. Okay? It should look a little something like this. Carson, come in here quick. Okay, so I'm going to make Carson work some defense here. We slap hands. We're going sets of 2. Ha! Still shooting a great shot. Still up in 2 seconds. Making it look realistic. high pace. But, you know, we're being good partners. But one thing I want to stress is I'm shooting a good shot. Even though even though it's his turn, I'm going to shoot a nice sweep. Okay, or a nice high cross. It's his turn. He's got to defend here. Okay, so I'm shooting good shots. You know what I hate? When I see this. How is that teaching him anything? Think about it. You know? A good kid don't do that. If I want Carson to be the best, and if I'm trying to be a good partner, which a good partner should do, you should try to make your friend, your teammate, or whoever it is you're drilling with, better. That's your job. And if you understand, when you're trying to make them better, guess who else you're making better? Yourself. Okay? I'm making him better because I'm teaching him how to stop a great shot. I'm making myself better because I'm shooting a great shot. Both kids get better all the time when you're drilling, if you're drilling right. Okay? That's how we're supposed to be drilling. All defense right now. Okay? Partners, hit a good shot. Get in if you can. And then don't just belly flop. You know, make them work a little bit, just like you saw me and Carson do. All right, 1, 2. We're drilling. Go. No talking. Get to work. Come on now. Let's go. Not out here like this. Not out here like this. Yes. Good call. That's the first thing they do. You got that best elbow. Girls. Hey. Boy, feel them hips. Give them them. Let's go. Let's go.
You should do your shot.
Tip. Give him a whistle. I don't think I have a whistle. Whistle's right here. I don't stay on his legs. That's when you're hooking that arm. Crash down on that shoulder. Crash down on it. Keep your legs back. Get your legs back. Stand behind. Good. Just watch where you guys go. You should be over here a little bit, okay? Make sure you got your space. You can go now. Go ahead.
Cross face. Get out there. Cross face hard.
Nice, Braxton! Beautiful scroll! That's where he makes his money, right there. He's gonna be a strong kid. Let's go! 2 seconds and you can get back up after they get it. It's only 3 seconds. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. Let's go. Come on, move your feet a little bit, guys. You got to work on your motion here too, Bailey. Remember, we're just drilling. I don't want you to still work on your feet a little bit and then take a shot. Still work your footwork, even though you want to do the move. Still work your footwork.
It's defense.
Get elbows in and shoot.
I get it.
Right way, first thing. Wait, spin. There you go. Nice hits up, nice. Defense. Defense. Come on, kids, shoot him. Bro, now spin behind. Spin behind. That's defense. Because you stopped. That's what defense is. What are you doing? Bro, he's like, rest it. Announce.
Better shot. Better shot. Good shot. Fucking work. Needs to work.
Come on, take off jogging. Let's go. Take off jogging. Let's go. Wrong way, what? Wrong way. Wrong way. Hey, what are you doing? Come on, kids, we go.
Making up one, good.
Done. Spread out. On that black man, that, and everywhere in the middle. Referee's position, facing the wall.
Go.
Here we go. Ready.
How fast can you bust up? How fast can you bust up? Come on. How fast can you bust up?
You're going to hit a blast, stand up, cut to a sprawl, and you'll be facing that wall. Ready.
That's you. Good, right there, right there.
Let's get an example here first. See if somebody can do this the right way. Who's got this one? West, let's see it. All right, yep, right here, buddy. That's good. Facing this wall. Facing this wall. All right, so when I slap the wall, he's going to hit a blast down, cut to a sprawl, and facing that wall. What did he not do? Right. What person? Well, you turned before you even came up. I mean, you got to stand up, cut, put it in the back pocket, okay, and cut and sprawl. Who else can do it right? Who else can do it? Riley Mason. Go ahead, bud. Hands up, back pocket. That was nice. Okay, you explode up, you fight the fingers, you put it in the back pocket, you cut out to his sprawl. That's what I'm looking for here. Here we go. Ready, set. Referee's position. Looking up at the ceiling always. Everybody look up. Everybody look at the ceiling right now. Look up. Set.
That's not ceiling, Cole.
You gotta be on your knees, man. Hup! Ready. At the ceiling. Elbows slightly bent. Butt back by your shoes. Set. Hup! Ready.
All the pieces.
Look at the
Don't
ceiling.
move so fast that you're back to your good stance.
Yeah. Remember the speed limit? Don't go so. I mean, because guess it actually is really bad. If you stand up with bad technique, you get picked up and dropped down, and that hurts. That hurts. It really. That's one of actually the most painful positions in wrestling. When you stand up and then you get launched right back on your head. Okay. And then it takes a lot of energy to get up, and then you get launched right back down on your face. That's what happens if you don't grab fingers and you put them in your back pocket. They can't launch you if you got a handful of fingers. It's really hard for someone to pick you up with one hand or no hands. Set. Hup! Gotta fight the fingers. Set. Looking up at the ceiling. Up, up. Hup! Ready. Hup! Ready. Hup! Ready. Hup! Ready. Hup! Ready. Hup! We're going to keep doing these, by the way, until everybody's doing them right. Until everybody's doing the 3 steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Okay, we keep doing them. Here we go, ready? 3 steps. You blast up, you put it in the back pocket, you cut to a sprawl.
Flex your arms.
Don't miss any of them.
Flex.
Looking up at the ceiling.
Crazy.
Hup! Ready.
All the way up.
Hup!
All the way up. All the way up.
Ready. Hup! Ready. Go! Hey, the reason why we're doing it, okay? Wes, come here, everybody. Okay, when I stand up, okay, and he's trying to lock his fingers, I grab the fingers. This isn't, he's still got me. Put it back here. Put it away so where he can't use this. As long as it's here, he can crank that and use that. Everybody looking? You understand? That's why you take them and you put them away. And a lot of times I got to use two hands at first, and then, bam, that's in my back pocket, imaginary back pocket. Okay? And now he doesn't have anything, and I cut out. And I can take it down. Okay? All right, here we go. Ready? Set. That's why you put it in the back pocket. So put it in the back pocket, or else you get launched on your face. Set. Hup. Pop. Big. Helps you pop. We need to explode up faster. You get up to your feet as fast as humanly possible as soon as you hear the slap on the wall. We got 3 more if you can do it at that speed. Set up. Elbows slightly bent like a spring. That's a caution. Ready?
Explode, guys. Explode.
Best one yet right here. State semifinals. 3 seconds left on the clock. It's tied up. You get away right here, you're in the state finals. You only got 3 seconds. You got to explode. Bottom man set. Imaginary top person on. Ready. Rest. Good. All right, last thing here, okay? We're going to go hip ice. We're going to go hip ice for 1 minute, and then I'll give you a break, and then we're going to come back and scrap. You got 1 minute hip ice. Right where you're at. Ready. Set. Ready. Nobody stops. Constant hip ice. Set. Go. Come on, guys. Hustle. Come on, Ethan. Come on, Jack. Not quick enough.
Hip ice, not rolling. Hip ice.
Be all right, Ken. Come on, buddy. Shake it off. No pain, no gain, buddy. You got to get excited about that when you get squashed those fingers. Then it's got to be like, all right, no problem.
Come on, they're in a match. They can't hold on to you guys. These are important.
Go. Come on. Go, buddy. Go. Work. Come on. No pain, no gain, brother. Come on. Come on. Give me a little hip fight. Try it. Try a little hip fight. You got it. You got it. Come on. Hit it. Hit it. I just use away. Hurry up. You got 15 seconds left. Get it. You're almost there. Let's go. Come on, boys. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
Don't stop.
Let's go.
One way. You got 2 ways.
I need everybody to go a little bit quicker before I give you a break. Everybody's got to go a little bit quicker before I give you a break.
Earn that break. Earn that break.
Come on, Landon, a little bit quicker. Come on. Come on, Jack, get off your butt. Done. All right, take a quick break. Quick break. Pat.
A red. Red for cup.
Carson. Over here. Roxman. Over here. Where's Collins? There he is. Got that? All right, guys. Just a couple little spotlights here. We got Broxman here. Been training with me for a long time. Out of Elder High School. Program, I should say. You got districts this weekend. Trying to qualify for state. What do you got to do to get there? What's the key to your success this weekend?
As a safety catcher.
How are you going to do it? How are you going to win? What's your game plan? What is it? So he's going to try to get more. You got to get more offensive. Shots up. What do you mean? Like finish? Oh, okay. So he needs to finish. So Broxman's getting stuck on the mat a lot. So we're going to try to come to his feet and get some finishes. And represent Elder, your family, in Polo Wrestling this weekend, and hopefully capture district title. Is that the plan? Is that the goal? District champion? Excellent. We got Carson Thomas here. You can leave right there. We got Carson Thomas. Where are you heading this weekend? McDonough Duels. Pretty solid food tournament. What do you expect when you get out there? Some tough competition. Nothing that he's not used to. Always out there getting tough competition. Technical-wise, goal-wise, what are you looking to do this weekend? Clear mind. Yeah, speed and fight. Okay, so hopefully these two guys go out there represent out at the McDonald's and out at the Mason District Tournament. Keep your eyes on these guys, Carson Thomas and Colin Brock. All right, guys, everybody on the wall over here. Let's go. Everybody on the wall. Everybody over here on the wall.
You just have to go hurt somebody.
Come on. Come on. Everybody's everybody. Everybody's everybody.
I think we're going down 3.
All right, so listen. Hey, we're going to go one group ball to one group ball. Everybody pay attention? Is everybody paying attention? Okay. When you're not out here, hey, when you're not out here, you stay right here. Unless you have to use the restroom or unless you go get a drink, you're right here. If you go over there, you come right back here. If you go over there, you come right back here. Does everybody understand that? Okay? And then I'm going to have stuff for you to do when you're over here. Okay? Big guys out first. Little guys stay on the wall. Big people stay on the wall. Everybody else spread out. Spread out. Spread out. Let's go. All right, here we go. Okay, hey, all you got to do right now, pay attention, is wrestle your butt off. Get after it, be stingy, be aggressive, be competitive. Okay? Let me say those 3 things again. Stingy, aggressive, competitive. Okay? Here we go. Ready? This is live wrestling. Clap hands. It's prime time, grind time, baby. Wrestle. Take them down, keep them down, ground and pound. Take them down, keep them down, ground. Can Holden finally finish a shot? Let's see it. Can he finally finish one? He's got Carson in a tough spot. Stack him up and pin him right here. Can't we put him to his back right here, Holden? Figure out a way. Cradle him up right here, Bubba. Carson, just hanging the ball.
Man, you're right there, Logan. All right, now you're on top. Now what?
You got a nice ride going. Keep wrestling.
Break it down, chop it. I'm chopping, I'm chopping.
Better get your butt out of there, Carson. Watch your back, watch your back, watch your back here.
Ooh, good move there.
Watch your back. Give them hips, Bailey. Knock them down across face.
You got the wrist underneath, that's what you want. Now run your
Hit
hand.
a move right there. You got to hit a move. As soon as someone takes you down, you got to move.
Remember how to run that hand?
Straight back. 10 seconds. Come on, Colin. Oh.
Get off this right there. Are you trying?
10 seconds left. Let's go. Done. Everybody on the wall. New group out. Ready? 6, 5,
little people. The midgets are out here. The mighty midgets. Wesley, why are you doing that? Do not grab his head like that. Get on your belly. Get to your belly. Stand up. Get up on your face. Get off your belly. Get off your belly. Fight hands. Hand control. What was that? Oh my God, Wesley. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. There you go. Good job. Now pin him. Now pin him. You know pins. What are you going to do? Are you up front? Oh, man. You just gave him 2 points. You just gave him 2 points. All right, get away from the wall. Stand up, start again. Stand up, start again. Why you letting him ride you like that?
Hey, did you get all your sit-ups? 35
Take his hand. Get his hand.
Back up.
Stand up.
Back up,
Stand
please.
up. Stand up. Don't let him keep you down. Now rip his hands away. Get away. Good job. Let's go.
Come on, stick your brother. How you gonna let that arm in? He had that.
Nice shot. Just didn't finish it.
You guys have free. Rip his face right there. There you go. Now get the ball. Are you not gonna fight? You're on your back. Are you just gonna sit there? Really? You thought you were finished. Come on. Hey, listen up. Quiet. Listen up. If I see one more person quit when they get thrown on their back, I'm going to come unglued. People get thrown on their back. It happens. That's when you should fight the most. You're about to get stuck. It's about to be over. You're about to be done. That's when you should fight the most. You guys, oh yeah, you got me. Yeah, you got me. I hate those kids. Yeah, you got me. You know what I tell them? Yeah, I do. Get out. And I squeeze them harder. Okay? Fight when you get on your back, boys and girls. It's important. Okay? You might be winning a huge match one day in the state finals, winning by 9. Kid throws you on your back. If you've never worked on getting off your back, you're going to get stuck. Okay? But if you fight every single time and you never stop in practice, you'll probably be able to get out in that big moment and still win that match and not get upset. Okay? So fight if you go on your back. I think you should fight for, I heard a coach talking about this not too long ago. Okay? He runs a big wrestling school out in Wisconsin, UFC fighter and all that, Ben Askren. He was talking what he does with his kids. He makes them hold them down there for about 20 seconds. I'm not saying you should hold someone on their back for a minute because that's a waste of everybody's time. Okay? But you squeeze them and you hold them for about 20 seconds if you can. Don't just let somebody up. Okay? And if you're the person that's on your back, you better be fighting with everything you got for 20 seconds. Okay? New group out. Let's go. Little guys, you got 30 sit-ups. Get them in. Go. All right, here we go. Spread out. Shake hands. Ready. Sit. Hey, offense. Wrestle. Go. All right, come on, sir. Put it on. This is technique, man. Big chin. Come on, dude. Let's see what you got here. When he pulls himself on his heels, just drop. He's on his heels, all you got to do is drop him right back. Too easy to get into your legs, bro. You're on your heels. You know how easy it is for someone to shoot on you when you're on your heels? It's too easy back. Score here, Rylan. Let's see what you got. Come on, Jake. Show me you're stronger than him to finish this. Come on, Rylan. Show me you can hang. He can't score on you here. He can't score on you here, Rylan. He can't score on you. Get your hips up. Better keep wrestling here, Fix. It's right up your alley. Scramble, baby. Let's go. Peterson's there all kinds of stuff. Better watch yourself here, Jake. Better get moving here, dude. Don't give it up. Get moving and he doesn't move belly out and get the takedown, dude. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Stingy. You didn't even say that word. That was not stingy. That was reverence. Take something from him. You just gave him something. Oh, look at Tank, put it on cap. Look at Tank, put it on cap. Yeah, you're on YouTube getting took down. Half. Break that. Put the paint on him here. Give it to him. Okay. Get out of there and get some points on him. Points on the board here. Ride him hard, Tank. I don't want him coming back up. Don't lock hands, dude. Don't lock hands, Tank. Get out there, Cap. All you gotta do is stay right up, Cap. Up! Put that ride on him, Tank. Attaboy. Put your weight on him. Circle back. He's about to get out. Take heavy hips. Get back behind him. Heavy hips. Work for a pin. Double down. There's the heavy hips. Now circle back behind him. Let's go. There you go. What are you going to do with that? Come on, Cap. Oh! Attaboy. You should have lifted him all the way up the ground. Wow, look at that. I heard you knew that move. Squeeze. You do not have him pinned yet. He is not pinned yet. He is still not pinned. Hey, get her back. It's your turn now. Let's go. Yeah, back. Attaboy. Yes. Get her back. Get overhead here. Get overhead. Overhead down. Why are you with the wall? You can't get the head over the legs. Go overhead. You like the ball? That's the wall. Keep mixing it up. Head and legs. Head and legs. Head and legs. Pick one until it works. Keep going. Come on. Pick one until it works. Get great. That's where she likes to be. You're in trouble now. Hey, let's go. Set. Russell, you see something from you, Kings. You see Russell, boy. Don't just give your back like that. You gave him that.
Reach back. Stand up.
Don't stand on your knees. Right. Run that. Right to his back and stick. Squeeze. Get the finish. Squeeze.
Take him down.
Okay, fight. Fight over back.
Go. Don't let him go.
Fight.
Make him work. Give him a chance.
Oh no, I mean like I just did a
Come on, do it right. Come on.
Just stay on your knees, Miles. That's solid.
You got 15 seconds, Remy, to pin it. 14, 13. Come on, you get 13. Come on, you're going to lose if you don't pin him. You're going to lose if you don't pin him. 10, 9, 8. Come on, man. You're too high.
See your offense, Miles. Score over here, Miles. That's a bad shot. Make the paint fight. Keep working. Snap that head down. Get stretched. You got to. Remember this face right here. Come on, Steve. Go, son. too.
Grab it, use that as leverage.
That's a cradle, right? You got him in trouble here. 15 seconds left! Right. Lock that leg. Lock that leg.
There you go.
Lock that leg. There you go. Lock it right. Lock it right. There you go. Good. Good. Good job. Let him up, do it again. Nice. Good group. Good job, Rick. Good group. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I need 20 sit-ups over here. 20 sit-ups. Ready? Check down. You need a partner. Wrestle.
Hey, I need a partner. Who's gonna have somebody?
Last get out of my circle. Last get out of my circle. There you go. All right, good.
There you go. That's what happens when you
Wrestler, what are you doing? Get up.
beautiful shot. Wow. Hit it, drive. 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 Oh, shit. Get out of here.
Bring me down. Bring me down. Bring me down. Bring me down. More arm chop.
That's Snuck City. Oh, wait a minute. I'm about to get reverse pin here. Oh! Turn it, baby. Let's start with the squeeze. There you go. Squeeze.
You went too far over. You went too far over. I'm gonna get him now. I'm gonna get him now.
Get out of there, Wesley.
What are you doing? Get up. Get up. Get up.
Now get out.
Get behind here.
Oh, he's got me in the head.
Get out of this. There you go. Get up. There you go. Gotta get up to your feet or else he's gonna do the same thing. Gotta get out of there. Nice. Gotta do it again. Gotta keep going. Beautiful. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Go get it. That's only 3 tries. Sometimes it takes 6 steps. There you go. Back up. 10 seconds left. Hey! Right, here we go. New group. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake down.
Both of you guys are butt to butt. Both of you guys are butt to butt. Butt to butt.
Ready?
Yeah. Around. Butt to butt.
6.
You're facing one way, you're facing the other.
Wrestle.
Get up.
Finish that, TJ. Finish that, TJ. Let's go. Finish this, baby.
Now, pop your head up to his back.
Scramble. Keep
Pop your head up
scrambling.
to his back, Chad.
Boy. That boy.
There you go. Keep working that.
That boy. Squeeze.
Step forward with that right leg.
Keep wrestling. You better turn. You better turn. Here we go.
Keep working, Chad.
Keep scooting. Keep wrestling. Keep wrestling.
Get up. Get up.
Points here. Up. Excuse me. Here we go. We got a scramble here. Who wants it? Up. Yeah. All right. Don't give up. Don't give him nothing. You got a scramble here. You got a scramble. Come on, take off. Let's go. Pick it up. Pick it up. Hey, let's go. Pick it up. Let's go. Stay on your feet, Kinsley.
Keep going, Ethan. Keep moving.
Watch where you're running, Braxton. Nobody can fall right now. There's too many people in here. Stay on your feet, because if you fall, you're going to knock other people down. Stay on your feet. Go around me. Faster. Go. Hey, if you're a beast mode, go on the outside. Come on. I know you're beast mode. Go on the outside and take off. Go on the outside and take off.
Pass somebody!
Come on.
There you go. Kicking it in. Kicking it in.
Come on. Come on. Go, Andrew. Come on. Pick him up, put him down, guys. Let's go.
Champion face. Champion face.
There you go, Greg. I see you out there.
Pick it up. Hey, this is jogging. We're not supposed to be jogging. That's a run. Hey, follow Kaiser. Follow Kaiser.
Right between us.
Back up on your feet. Back up on your feet. Follow the baskets. Pick a basket and stick with them.
Come on.
Pick a basket and stick with them.
Come on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
There we go. That's better.
That ain't fast enough, man. You're dogging it.
You're not running.
You're dogging it.
Come on, Max. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. I know you can.
Hey, champion face.
Carson passes. Come on. Everybody pass his hand. Come on. Let's go. Go pass
Boy,
it.
get him
Let's
going,
go.
Cap.
Go
Get
get
him
it.
going, Cap.
Go get it. Go. Make him move.
Somebody be a leader. Somebody be a leader. Pick up your teammates. Let's go.
There we go. There we go. Come on, Braxton. Pick it up. Let's go.
There you go.
Let's go. That's it. That's it. Good job, guys.
Walk a lap. Walk a lap.
Into the nose, out to the mouth.
Hey, that's how you train. That's how you wrestle.
Nose, out to the mouth.
Way to get after it. Way to train.
Nice job. Nice job.
No pain, no gain, baby. Feel that burn that you got right now. Feel that sting that you got right now. Feel that exhaustion right now. Attaboy, Ethan. Look at that. Ethan can't even stand up. That's how you do it, baby. That's how you work. Everybody over here, take a knee real quick. In front of me. Good. Nice job. You know, I look around right now, I see people with pain in their belly, you know, cramps. Oftentimes you get cramps because you work so hard. Sometimes you get them because you might not have ate the best food or you might be a little dehydrated. But, you know, when you get cramps, normally it's because you're working really, really hard. We had a lot of blood in here tonight, people bleeding. We had some tears in here tonight. Had some anger in here tonight. Okay? Had fun. I don't think we got any puke. Maybe we'll get some later. Okay? Ethan's not done yet. He might listen. Okay? Hey, proud of you guys. Proud of you guys for doing that. You're not normal. You know that, right? Normal kids don't do this. Not even close. This is very abnormal. Very abnormal. In a good way. In a good way. Right? You're actually extraordinary. You're extraordinary for working like this and being wrestlers and managing your weight and pushing so hard. You're extraordinary. All you guys are. And, you know, wrestlers are, for that matter. Especially if you do this for a long period of time. I mean, if you only do it a little bit, it doesn't really count. I mean, it's still good. But if you do this kind of stuff, long periods of time, you're going to be one tough son of a gun when you get older. not too much is going to break you down.
Can I give my tip for the weekend? Since who's wrestling this weekend? Like every one of you, right?
Raise your hand if you're
Okay.
competing this weekend.
A hint for all you guys that got nailed for locking hands, and for everybody, not just the guys who got nailed. If you are on top and you are controlling one of their hands with your hand, you cannot lock hands.
You're allowed to do it.
Control his hand with your hand, and you will not lock your hands. It's the easiest way to do it. It's the first thing I did when I was on top. Break that arm down and got a wrist or got a hand. Then I don't have to worry about locking hands because this hand's busy. Then this other hand can be doing other stuff. It can be working on feet or heads or calves or whatever I want to do. But I can't lock hands if this hand's busy. Just remember that when you wrestle. It's easy.
It's important, guys. I mean, it's, you know, I see college guys, I see good wrestlers locking hands. And really, it's like, you know, when you're trying to win a big match, that's like one of those little things. You know, it's like if you're a football team, you can't have stupid penalties, you know, and then expect to win. And if you're a wrestler, you can't have stupid penalties and expect to win. You got to wrestle a clean match out there, okay, and wrestle hard. But great job tonight, wherever you're going this weekend. Good luck, get after it. Hey, if you're in junior high and you want to come to a practice on Sunday night, we're having a great practice in here with some coaches from Life University, which is a nationally ranked program, ranked number 2 in the country right now, right in Atlanta, Georgia. They got phenomenal coaches. They come in here and give you guys college tips and watch y'all wrestle. So if you're not busy on Sunday and you want to come in and get a real good practice, come on in. Remember, just, you know, mark it on your calendars. Saturday, April 4th, the Spatola Classic. We're getting ready for that. We're really excited about that. It's going to be an awesome tournament again. Parents, if you're heading somewhere this weekend, feel free to grab a couple of flyers and set them out. Always appreciate it. And appreciate you guys coming out tonight. Make sure you take care of your skin, okay? Take care of your skin. That's why we have the Defense Soap products, okay? And, you know, I know there was kids last year, okay? There was a kid that I trained last year that finally made it to the state tournament last year and didn't know he had something, and he got DQ'd once he got there. Finally made it, okay? So, I mean, you got to really stay on top of it. The second you see something that you think might be something, ask mom, dad, coach, whoever, hey, is this something? Even if it might just be a zit, tell me about it. I want to see it. Don't just wait till it gets this big giant thing and say, whoa, you know, well, now it's something. Okay, catch it when it's early, and you know, get your Defense Soap products, shower right away. Okay, great job tonight. Here's another. Let me get a quick picture of y'all here real quick. Stay right where you're at. Stay right where you're at. Get a quick picture.
Hey, you guys get on the black mat. Get on the black mat. Come on, one of these.
Hey, so remember, guys. Hey, little ones in the front, crisscross applesauce. Bigger kids, you can be standing up in the back. Hey, guys, remember this practice. This practice, along with many others, is going to be on YouTube, and it'll be there forever. So you can see yourself slam that kid or get slammed, or, you know, go back and watch that technique we went over. Hands in, or bodies in, I should say.